Eagles, alongside my partner, Charles. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. Leading them out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Ole Miss.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Scatteroo. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. And the Giants send out their punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. On the return, Jackson. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first. Back to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball is thrown.
Now Saquon Barkley, a man who played collegiately here in the Keystone State. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. The Giants are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much, don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Open target here, Darius Slayton. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing his dart. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And now that brings up fourth down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. And the Giants send out their punter now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. The quick feet by Jackson. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
This is 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll go to Barkley again. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia.
That's good. For Eagles, first and 10.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
The 42-yard line.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 27-yard line. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 15-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Open man is Goddard, the tight end. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it.
He'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Looking to put a drive together.
It's a turnover on down. Let's go.
On the ground, it's Scatterboo to start the drive.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
At his own 6-yard line.
To throw, Dart.
Robinson's got him. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Throwing, Dart.
Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
3-yard loss on
And the Giants send out their punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. "47-yard punt, a return of 4.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And he's been a workhorse in the backfield to start the season. He finds himself in the top 5 in rushing at this point of the year.
They begin with a run by Barkley. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
42-yard line.
Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he stopped immediately there.
Tackle made that time by Chauncey Golston.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by...
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Barkley will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
This is caught. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
First down, here's Scatterby.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Down at his own 4-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Dart. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Dart going to give to Scatterby.
And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? It's a gain of a couple on what should be the final carry of half number 1. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday Night Prime. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have 1 half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
Now Hurts going to move him around.
False start, offense.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
They go play action with Hurts. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They'll look to throw here.
They're connecting quickly with Goddard.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver or that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. Barkley inside handoff. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Eagles have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
The 25-yard line.
Here's Dart. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. In motion goes the tight end.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. With it is Jackson. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So here are the Eagles to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
And this is going to be intercepted. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
An inside run with Scatterbury. Jalen Phillips, the edge man on the tackle. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action now. Dart. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Jalen Carter able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Finding Johnson on the out route, that's complete.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
4th down.
They'll try it now with Scatterbury.
And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Eagles' offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a two-score game as they've got it 1st and 10.
51 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The ball under 32. It's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
180. No touch.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Gain on the play. And an Eagles first down. A gain of 5. First down.
They're going to look to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties, and then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 38. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
At the Giants' 8-yard line.
Another try for Barkley. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring Us to the end of this third quarter of play.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter.
And Barkley will try to punch it in.
And Barkley did not get there. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Defense keeps him out of the end zone there. Now, will they go for it? And if so, can they do it one more time?
Yeah, I just don't know if it's worth it going for it, because what we've seen from the defense so far, every gap is taken care of. Everyone is...
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
Saquon Barkley, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Hurts will throw.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give them a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
And as he approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
And New York set to take the field. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw now, Dart. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing his Dart.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Jalen Carter
bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Here's Dart.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Reed Blankenship.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
It's a turnover on downs.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
And the Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the
Hurts.
30-yard line.
And Hurts is intercepted. His 3rd of the game. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Giants are right back in this football game.
That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a run?
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Dart going to look to throw here.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Giants on 3rd down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll try and run for it. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. Up the middle with Barkley. And the ball is knocked out. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that takeaway.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Here's a give to Barkley. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now flags come in here. Look like one of the Eagles might have moved.
That flag, that'll push him back 5.
A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The kick by Elliott is good.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. Oh, able to avoid him.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
To throw his dart. Now he'll tuck this and run.
The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run here with Scatterby.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Time not on their side. They've got 1 timeout, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. But they need points. 1st and 10.
In motion, the tight end.
On 1st down, right back to Scatterby.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Let's go now.
Here's Dart.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
Let go.
To the air, Dart.
He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And this is 4-down territory here. They know down 2 scores at this late stage, 10-yard passes aren't going to do it. So they took the shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
19, Tiger, 19, go.
Dart to throw on 4th down.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
180. No touch.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Hurts to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that should do it. He's got a first down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Bobby Okereke making that tackle.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle at the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free.
Dallas Goedert, his second touchdown of the night.
And the Eagles have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Elliott on for the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
New York set to take the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's second down.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Dart from the gun on third down. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for Philadelphia, Their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Jets, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.